Her documentary 13th is something that everyone needs to see. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix, and it is mandatory viewing. I don't really beg people or assign homework to people too often, but 13th, Ava DuVernay's documentary on Netflix is a must see. Please welcome Ava DuVernay. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. I admire you so much. Everything that you've done, all of your projects are important. I could say that they're all mandatory, but 13th is so powerful. And Twitch, I know that you're obsessed with this documentary too. I mean, I've seen it twice now.
Absolutely. It's just, yeah, it uncovers so much. And you're right, it is mandatory.
Ava, so what has been going through your mind watching everything that's happening over the last week and a half?
Yeah, no, I mean, these are times that, I don't even describe them as tough times. I describe them as important times. And, for me, I am unfortunately kind of desensitized to so many of the racist, violent images because I have to use them so much in my work. I looked through thousands of hours of this kind of footage for 13th. Looked through beatings and police brutality footage for Selma and for When They See Us. So it was really shocking to me why the George Floyd video just brought me to my knees. And I think as I interrogated, I was shocked at the reasons. It was because we actually watched both parties' faces perfectly framed. It wasn't a body cam footage where you saw the Black person be shot and you did not see the officer. It wasn't grainy footage from a security camera across the street. It was both men right in your face, right to the lens, one begging for his life and one taking his life. And I think the startling nature of that for me is it showed me, and when you ask what I've been thinking about, it made me realize that we have let police officers who abuse off the hook by allowing them to recede into society and kind of disappear. We know the names of Black victims: Philando Castile, Oscar Grant, Sandra Bland, Sean Reed, Tamir Rice, Eric Garner, Mike Brown. It goes on and on. But we never know who killed them, right? This invisibility allows us to tell a story that is incomplete. And so for me, that's a lot of what I've been thinking about in this moment, how we've allowed this sense of police invisibility, which leads to a lack of accountability, which is just one of many issues within our current criminal justice system that needs to be dismantled.
Yeah, that's well put. And you don't think of that. We do know the names of all the victims, but we don't know those names and hold them accountable like that. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back more with Ava after this.